Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Jamie, from Jamie and Claire Finding Home. I just gotten out of my endocrinology appointment. I was prescribed a continuous glucose monitor, and we're going to start working on getting me an insulin pump. I'm going to come back on July 1st for another appointment with the doctor to see my progress. I have a condition known as diabetes mellitus. And long and short of it, when you consume food, your pancreas in the body produces a hormone called insulin that breaks down the sugar and converts it into energy for the body to use. Consider it a fuel source for the body. And when your body isn't working right, you have to use external insulin to break down the sugars to keep my glucose down. They also have an A1C system. Now, how this ties into how we're going back to P8 is because if I'm the only one that can drive. I have the eyesight, I have the license and everything. So, I'm the only one that can drive. And if I'm not healthy enough to drive, we're not going to make the move back to PA. So, yeah, thank you guys for being here.
Okay guys, this is a little bit of a mixed up video. You just got an update from Jamie on his diabetes, and we're still in the process of trying to get his insulin, but it's going okay. And what you're gonna be hearing is a talk over of us unloading groceries and doing our general chatter, whatever it is we do. But what you're going to be seeing is me finishing up the organization in the main room where we have our office and our kitchen. So I hope you enjoy.
In case you guys haven't figured it out, I am the IT AV guy for setting up the camera and transferring the data to a flash drive that she plugs into her computer.
You shouldn't need to lean over here and look into the camera.
Yeah, you're in the shot.
Yeah, but you weren't. Anyway, so we just got groceries. And for a poor folk, that is an exciting thing.
We're not that poor, though.
We're poor enough we can appreciate our groceries.
Well, maybe. Sure. Yeah.
Now, do you remember?
No, I can't really say I do.
I told you what you're supposed to remember yet. So, do you remember the first time we went shopping when we got this trailer?
Oh, God, yes.
So, we had been homeless for 2 years. They let us move in. Actually, it wasn't this trailer. It was the trailer next to us.
Yeah.
But they let us move in there without paying no rent. Well, did we pay the first month's rent?
We paid the down payment.
No.
And the first month's.
We didn't pay the down payment and the first month's rent until months later.
Well, actually, we started paying the rent on the second month that we were here.
Oh, right. So we had like a month. We paid it back, but we had like a month free. But we had been homeless. You can sit down in the chair. We had been homeless for 2 years. And, you know, when you're homeless, you can't buy groceries because you ain't got no place to put it. I mean, you can, but you have to eat them up. Or
it wasn't just that. We also survived off of restaurants.
Right.
Like Taco Bell and McDonald's and stuff like that because that stuff doesn't have to be stored.
Doing DoorDash. But we did also at times get food stamps. But you can't buy anything hot. Everything has to be cooked with food stamps. So
no, everything except there was a few things that we could get that we could just cook, and it was that little Jimmy Dean thing, right, with the sausage in it.
Well, you could buy cold stuff and put it in the microwave or whatever.
Yeah, like we always buy the Hungry Man dinners before I went to work at Amazon. We'd always buy and we'd go take.
He tried different jobs that didn't turn out because he was a fall risk because he was always dizzy and stuff. But anyway, long story short, I got a little story. I went one time into a little, I won't say what the name was, but a little quick store, and it's like a gas station. And I bought us all three a hot dog they have on those little rolling things. when I went to pay for it with food stamps, the guy said, you can't buy that with food stamps. And I'm like, why? And he's because it's hot, it's pre-cooked. You have to buy stuff that, that's not pre-cooked. I watched him as he turned around with those 3 hot dogs that he had packaged up, and he just pitched them in the trash. I mean, it was just kind of hurtful to see him throw those hot dogs in the trash. Nobody had touched them or anything, and I guess that's what he had to do. But anyway, it kind of hurt me. But anyhow, yeah, if you buy on food stamps, you can't buy hot food.
Except for there's one exception. There's a McDonald's in Arizona that does take food stamps.
There are occasionally.
And to be honest with you, I have no idea why. It just works out that way.
But anyway, when we first moved in here, we still didn't have hardly any furniture. We didn't have hardly nothing. But we got our food stamps and we went and bought food. And I actually had a stove and a refrigerator. So it was like the
but then they gave us a little bit of assistance. With there's a up at the end of our street. There's a garage sale light thing they got going on. And what happens is that the stuff that they were selling there was found in the storage units here that they have.
But we got our food stamps and we went and bought food. And I actually had a stove and a refrigerator. So it was like the
but then they gave us a little bit of assistance. With there's a up at the end of our street. There's a garage sale light thing they got going on. And what happens is that the stuff that they were selling there was found in the storage units here that they have that defaulted on their payments.
Well, anyway, the landlord let us move in without our first month's rent or a deposit. We did pay that back later. And then they also went through the storage units on stuff that had been abandoned and gave us enough stuff to start for furniture. So we really did get a leg up here, and we did get help. But it was just the good Lord. We just prayed and prayed, and the good Lord just helped us get around people that would help us. But once we got our feet under us, we started fighting and working, and we paid back every penny. We are still. So, it doesn't matter how low you go. If you just keep fighting to be, I would say, just be a good person, be honest, do your best to do what's right, and work hard as you can. Some people are sick and they can't work hard. If you've got disadvantages of any kind, you just keep living for today and making it happen. But anyway, we got a grocery haul, but I wanted to mention those first bit of groceries that we bought. We were so proud.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I don't know if that was our proudest moment or our first ever big screen TV to watch TV on.
Well, big screen as in bigger than a cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a phone. Just being able to have a home, oh my gosh. The first bed that they gave us out of the storage unit, it actually was new. And it still had the plastic on it.
And the tag.
And to be able to lay down in a bed and sleep after you've been sleeping in the car for 2 years. I mean, occasionally we would be able to afford to get a cheap hotel room, so we could shower and stuff.
Well, some of them weren't that cheap. Actually, some of them were pretty good quality.
Well, yeah, some of them. But cheap as compared to. Anyway, the point is that
price tag cheap.
That bed felt really, really good.
Yeah, price tag cheap. Also, the best peace of mind with having this trailer and being able to lay it down in a bed is you don't got to worry about the cops banging on your window at 2 in the morning. What are you doing? Sleeping?
Yeah, there's nothing like having those bright flashlights shining in your eyes at 2 or 3 in the morning. But I mean, most of them was really nice. Most of them was just checking on us, seeing if it was kind of like a well care check or whatever.
They just were making sure we still had a pulse.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah, but I guess they do find people dead in their car a lot.
Well, it's like I told you that one story from when I was 14, 15, living in Williamstown. A man up in Cincinnati had run out of petrol in his car, and he froze to death.
It happens in every city. So anyway, we got groceries.
I'm just wondering how the homeless are surviving in the hot Phoenix sun.
How do they do it every year? A lot of them get sick and die. But let's try.
And then the worst thing is with the shelters, and I'm just trying to be raw here, if you're sick, you have nowhere to recover.
Yeah, they won't let you in most shelters if you're sick. because you know, they don't want getting everybody else sick or whatever like that.
I feel like shelters should have like a quarantine spot.
Well, they should, but then it's the funding too. So anyway, let's kind of get off that subject a little bit. We are blessed. That's 3 gallons of milk, and yes, we go through a whole lot of milk because me and Joe don't drink soda.
I'm the soda-holic.
If I drink soda, I get sick, and the sugar and juice is a little bit too much. And so anyway, so there's that.
Oh yeah, that's the finished pods for our dishwasher.
Right.
Spaghetti
that will
sauce.
Go on the shelf.
That's the ground beef.
Yep, that will go up in the freezer.
Yep.
I'm just going to put it in here for the time being. We'll put it in the freezer later. But they're made we're sitting in chairs because our asthma is acting up. We also, if you can see it, I've got a breather out strip on here because it helps me breathe.
Not only that, but we also have really poor health.
Well, we ain't about to die.
It's not about dying. It's about stamina.
Here's some tomatoes and some salad mix. This has got carrots in it. Sometimes I just eat the salad, and I've got some over here that's from last week that's still all good. I'll probably fry that for my breakfast. Oh, my wilted greens are important to me now. I'm getting back to that. And some celery. A lot of times.
Which, by the way, guys, celery is really good with peanut butter.
Yeah. Sometimes I let celery go to waste. Sometimes I let these fresh vegetables go to waste. But
I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Could you open the drawer with my soda in it so it'll hold this door?
Oh.
Because if you do that, watch.
Right.
It's going to hold the door.
It's going to hold the door. Okay. That'll go on the shelf.
Yes, Rhonda.
That'll go on the shelf. It's rice. That'll go on the shelf because that's canned foods.
Yeah.
And this is, I'm just going to leave this one out because we don't have a fresh one out. We buy gluten-free bread because we're all gluten intolerant. And it's really,
some worse than others. Me, I'm the worst of it.
Jamie actually has celiac. I've never been tested, but I know if I eat gluten, I get sick. So,
you see, there's a difference. Like, okay, so like for her, a gluten intolerant, she just feels terrible.
No.
When I eat gluten,
well, you get a lot sicker.
I eat gluten, I get rashes, and I get really terrible really fast.
So, is that everything that goes on? The rest of it goes on the shelf, so I'll have to start handing
Well, there's chicken behind you.
Okay, chicken.
Maybe I should put that other chicken in the freezer and use that one tonight, and then that way we can get those ones put.
Well, we can, because it's not thawed out yet.
Yeah.
Buttermilk, I love my buttermilk. I'm a country girl.
Jamie doesn't have soda this week, so.
Jamie doesn't have soda.
Well, it's because I still have that 24-pack over there. What more
well,
soda
you do have
need?
soda then, right?
What I mean is there's no soda from this order.
Okay, so, and I'm going to let you put this up here.
What do you mean you're not going to let me step in front of the camera?
I don't want you to step in front of the camera. Do it from the side, because if you're in front of the camera, then what's the point in having the camera on? I just want to record you putting this in the freezer. Do you have to make everything so difficult?
You got main character syndrome.
You got issues. A lot of issues. And you got a hole in your t-shirt. You holy man, you.
I know. It's because I can't afford new shirts yet.
You've got new shirts. We just don't have enough of them to keep them washed up all the time.
Well, see, there you go. That's a major setback.
You had 5.
Now
you go through 2 a day because of sweating.
I know, it's because it's just too hot here. I honestly feel like I should just be up in the Yukon.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to hand you stuff. Now, we used to buy a whole lot of chips, but we don't buy a whole lot of chips anymore. We buy 1 bag a week or something. That's my chili cheese Fritos.
Check it out, guys.
And
does anybody?
Little bitty bags.
Now, see, with our target audience being older, I'm pretty sure you guys can remember the Fritos Bandito.
Yeah.
If you don't,
My dad
then I
was
feel
a
sorry.
Frito delivery man for years. And I eat Fritos and milk, but that comes from eating cornbread and milk in the country. And it also comes because when I was growing up, my dad always had a lot of Fritos because he was a Frito man, delivered Fritos to stores. And he would eat Fritos in his milk because he grew up eating cornbread milk. Okay, so
Well, my grandpa Davis, he used to put ice in his milk.
Well, yeah, a lot of people probably do that.
Oh, we triggered the petties.
We got
Barkin' bacon.
Barkin' bacon bits.
Jeez.
Anyway, they love these, and they ain't had them for a few days, so.
Look at them licking their lips. Go to Joe's room.
We take really good care of our dogs.
Or go over there and lay down.
They get their snacks and they get their meals and.
Yeah, we make sure they're well fed. I'm pretty sure people can see on camera.
All right, one more.
I think people can see that on camera. They're pretty well fed.
They are not.
Ooh, you barely missed the camera.
I knew what I was doing. I'm a good shot. There's the doggy bacon sticks.
Where am I supposed to put this again?
Well, somewhere. Actually, those
go in the utility.
We haven't got those organized yet, but they'll probably go in the utility.
Okay, I'll put them in there then.
We got. Just set this over there. Paper plates, because when we're in a bunch, when we're in a, it's sometimes.
Oh, there's a funny story with those.
We do buy paper plates and plastic cups.
If anybody ever asks, never have I ever eaten a dog treat, it would be this one. We have done it.
We buy these for the dogs because they are munchers. They're puppy butters, but if you open these, they smell exactly like Nutter Butters.
And they taste like it too.
And
Jamie got stupid
one day. I took one bite, and Jamie ate a whole cookie.
Well, one year for Halloween, I was a dead reporter once.
I'm not as strong as I was this morning.
Gee, I wonder why.
I've done
down under here a little bit more like that. That's going to calm down.
Okay, that's the best way to do it.
Ow! I was trying to tell you.
It didn't hit my foot, but it could have broke my toe. Maybe I should just lay it down.
Well, that can't be in the bloopers reel.
That came so close to breaking my toe, you wouldn't believe it.
Actually, I would.
God help us. Please, Lord. Okay, I'm just going to lay it down, okay? Safely. Our life is so treacherous.
I know.
Let me come this way, and I'll lift one side and you lift the other. Okay. Okay. You learn from doing, right?